Man, what a weekend, huh?
Yeah, honestly.
You know, the rehearsal, we had 2 rehearsal runs. The truck was pretty well perfect, huh?
Absolutely. It had a lot of power. You know, me and Fernando, you know, we wanted to get that truck ready for you for this season. And honestly, you, me, Fernando, we're all happy about how it turned out. So,
what a truck, man. You know, this is the 4th year for me having that particular chassis, and that's the best setup that I've ever ran in that truck, man. The thing was on rails, and you know, our first event, right? That was pretty sweet, coming out with the freestyle win.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Got lucky on that backflip though, huh?
Dude, that was sick. I mean, it was just perfect. I mean, you went at it with some speed, you know, all the fans were cheering you on, and as soon as you landed that flip, I mean, we just wanted you to get back on all 4s, and you did, and it was just crazy.
I don't know how that thing rotated. Breaking that back drive shaft like that,
Yeah.
and just continuing to rotate around, that was just sheer luck, man.
Yeah.
But hey, we ended up on the wheels with a freestyle win. And, you know, I think that's not the only highlight of the weekend.
Yeah.
The second event, Saturday night, perfect setup. Oh, you know, it was the first event, actually. Perfect setup for that on-the-pod sidewall movement.
Yeah.
Perfect. I could feel it. It was like slow motion coming down. I'm ready. I'm ready. We've been working all summer and fall for this thing, huh?
Absolutely. That trick specifically, I mean, when you did it the first time, we were like, yeah, we got to find out how you did that the first time and do it again.
I mean, safely had been working on it all fall, summer and fall, and then the most perfect setup yesterday. And as soon as I get down on the sidewalls, I go to give it some throttle, and there's nothing there, man. They shut me off, man. Can you believe it? But you know, that's monster trucks. We're gonna have it.
Yeah.
And I understand from tech official's point of view as well. There's a fine line there when you're trying to do a trick on top of the pod, especially a sidewall donor. There's a fine line between executing it properly and falling off the side of the pod. Absolutely. And crashing the truck. So, and ultimately in freestyle last night, dumb move on my part.
I mean, it was still cool. I mean, as long as it was cool, right?
Yeah, it looked cool though. You know, that was crazy. Dude, I come off of the log stack and just kind of misjudged the brake application and nosedive and whiskey throttle and you know, if you look at the video, it doesn't look that rough of a hit.
Right.
But unfortunately, the truck took quite a bit of damage, didn't it?
Yeah, a lot of chassis damage. I mean, nothing mechanical seemed to break besides the motor plate. Both, you know, those got sheared off. But other than that, I mean, the truck held itself together. You know, you're safe. You were able to walk away from it. It was a pretty gnarly crash, but I mean.
That's right. Well, honestly, as far as hardware, really nothing else broke besides the motor mount bolts, the motor plate bolts, and just the frame cracking.
Yeah.
The whole back end of the frame was shifted hard, wasn't it, man? I think it was probably, if you looked at the rear hitch compared to the rear end housing, I think it was 8 inches off, maybe 10 inches off.
And no 4 links were bent or anything. So.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and unfortunately, it looks like how much of that frame's going to need replaced or straightened out.
They're going to try their best when we get it to the shop, but I mean, we're finding more cracks today on parts that we didn't even see yesterday.
Right.
And I mean, the fact that none of the 4 links are bent and the truck is shifted that far off, the housings are still fine.
Yeah, so basically we've got some frame damage that's not going to let us continue today.
Yeah.
And it's Sunday in Greenville. We should be competing, but hey, that's monster trucks, man. And I'm not the only one that's had to sit out due to damaging the frame on a truck. Unfortunately, it has to go back to Florida, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You know, we got the guys at the shop ready. You know, I mean, they're getting you a new truck ready to go. It's not brand new, but at least we know what we have to do to get that truck to match the energy and the power of your truck. We'll try to get it as close as we can to it.
That's the beauty about Monster Jam. All the trucks are set up along the same guidelines, and then all we have to do is take our setup and put it on the new truck.
Yeah.
So basically, whatever new truck that we get, whatever new frame that we get,
Yeah.
it's going to handle just about like the truck we've had.
Absolutely.
So we just have to throw that ThunderROARus body on there, huh?
Yep, that's it. You know, it'll be your truck again, and honestly, just drive the same way you were driving with this truck, with the new one that you get, and we're gonna bring that power back to you. It's gonna feel like it never left, you know. So,
how hard is it to put the ThunderROARus body on?
Well, it depends. If it's an in-house chassis, I don't even think we'll be able to put that body on. But if it's a CRD or a hybrid, just like yours, it'll be easy. Just a quick trans over. Probably build new mounts for you, because our mounts are specifically for that chassis, but the new chassis may not have the same placement. So.
Right. It'll be like Christmas all over again.
Yeah.
Surprise! This is the one you get, huh?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully that our old chassis can get repaired, and whether it comes back to us or not, it'll go to somebody else to use. Hey, next weekend, Greensboro, that's another week, man.
Yep.
Got some family coming to Greensboro. We're gonna have a new surprise chassis over there, and ThunderROARus is gonna be ready to roll on it.
It's gonna be ready to roll. We're gonna put the wheels to the floor, and we're gonna get that overall.
I think we put that skinny pedal down, and went, man, we got some catching up to do now. Yeah. Missing a whole event. That's really gonna put a dent in things. But the good thing is, it's the first weekend of the season.
Yeah.
A lot of things can happen. Anybody else could miss a whole event, a blown motor.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, man. So the season's early still, and we've got some catching up to do, but I think we can do it, man.
Absolutely.
We got a good team.
Hell yeah.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Absolutely.
See you in Greensboro.
See you in Greensboro.
All right.